Oh, now we're live. Yay. We're live. It's one of those when you're sitting there going, is it live yet? Is it live yet? Is it live yet?
Button.
Oh, hey, friends. Hopefully my noisemaker will stop making noise soon, but I've tried cutting these words like 3 times, and it's like, I am not even going to try them freehand. No, it's just not happening. So I need my words cut if I'm going to do a painted prayer with words.
Yeah. Oh, just lost you.
You lost me.
Oh, now I hear you. I can read. I see what you're saying.
Oh, boy. Okay.
You're back now.
I'm back. I was switching cameras. That's probably what it was.
Oh, man. So what are you going to paint?
I think...
I don't even know what I'm going to paint yet. It's going to be intuitive. I've got a little bit of a start, but that's it. But that's how the painted prayer goes. I mean, you know.
Kind of is very.
Be letting what's going on inside of you.
Yeah. I've got some feathers here that I was trying to decide if I wanted to try and use them as stencils or not. I've got them cut to do stencils with from something else. And I've got a Texas here, and I thought about doing a Texas and then doing blue bonnets in it and the words. But I don't know. I don't think I want to do that. I was trying to decide. I don't know.
Show them your Texas. Is it nearby?
It's over there. Give me 1 second.
Texas. She got this cutout of Texas, and you can get them at Walmart too. Usually, whatever state you're in, your state's in Walmart.
Yep.
Yes, that's so cute.
I did it live last night. If you want to see the live on Escaping Paint.
Yeah.
We're showing y'all how to do this. And then I did a stencil. I cut the words with my Cameo because I don't like my handwriting at all, especially not for a long verse. And I picked one that I thought I had 2 different ones, and I went with the lesser of 2 evils because I know how weeding goes. Like that's pulling all the letter parts out, but leaving the inside of the D and the inside of the O and the inside of the. It's like I know how that goes. And the other one that looked was a more aged font that I really preferred. I was like, I will not have the patience to do that. It will not turn out the way I want it to.
I like it. It turned out really cute.
I'm really liking it. Philip was really impressed with it too. He thought it was real cute.
Where are you going to hang it?
I don't know. Part of me was debating getting it as a gift. You know, Mother's Day's around the corner.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Because I like my Texas stuff, and I don't have any blue bonnets hanging up anywhere. So,
well, this is what my mess I started with. Looks like a big glob.
Well, I repainted. I'm repurposing several sets of canvases that were prepped, or like I did my first run on a set for my couples painting.
Yeah.
And then I learned from my mistakes and did a second run, and I really like it, so I'm keeping that set, and I painted over this set. And then I had my sample set that I was using as my example for the 2 paintings, 2 nights that we did that party. But it had paint on it, so it's not like you can't just redo it, just do nothing to it. So I've got several sets of canvases over there drying, and this is the driest one. So I pre-painted my background black so that I could have more pop. What do you think?
I like. Now Stephanie's doing the more traditional way that you do the painted prayers. I'm working on an intuitive, which usually you don't know what you're going to be doing until you start slapping paint on the canvas and you let it speak to you.
Yeah. Well, and I've got several new stencils over here that I was debating trying to use. I think these are not to give away.
How's the weather in Texas?
It is cold to me right now. It is cold.
Really?
It's cool weather. It's not bad, but it's definitely cooler than I'm used to for almost May 1st. It's usually a lot warmer.
Uh-huh.
We had rain all day today too. Most all day. We went and picked up some sheet metal to do the garage carport area that we're working on.
But it's gotten cold since the sun's gone down. How's everybody doing tonight? When you come on here, tell us hello. I'm not even paying attention.
I kind of was, but I wasn't.
I'm just talking to you, girl.
Well, sometimes you just got to talk to somebody, right? Okay, so I'm going to try some more of this metallic texture stuff. This is the rose gold one. I've used it on a couple of things, and I typically like it. That's what I did my lettering with on the Texas last night. It's thick. It's got a little texture to it. It coats it, but it's still really thick. But
I love that stuff.
I'm like, I'm kind of, it's really starting to grow on me. Let's just put that away. Oh, and it's got a rosy hair in it. Okay, I missed you. I don't know if it was my internet or what, but something messed up on my end and I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said I like their it's sort of I guess a crimson color.
Yes. Well, these two were on sale the one day that I could find it. They were the only metallics they had that day.
Yeah, that stuff's expensive. Like it's $10 for that jar right there.
Yep. Well, and these were on a markdown.
It don't go on 50% either.
No, typically it does not, and it was on a markdown thing. Like they were clearancing out inventory, I think, so that they could remove the shelves and restock easier. Because they still carry this. I've seen it at Michael's. Okay. Let's see if this squeegee tool and I are getting along better. Yes. There we go. Oh, I was doing all that and y'all couldn't see it. You didn't tell me? Y'all got to tell me when y'all can't see what I'm doing.
I'm too busy, got my back to you.
I'm laughing at myself. I was just working away over here and didn't see that you couldn't see it. So, all right. So I used it, and I've got a set of little there. This is a 1-inch one. I think there's a 1/2 inch or 1/2. No, it's a 1 inch, and it's at an angle. This one's flat, and this one's at an angle. And they're silicone, and you can use them when you're putting stuff in, like when you're using your stencils. It's a little easier than brushes because it doesn't go under it. And as long as you're not pushing down on it, it doesn't shoot it like under them as bad.
Now, where'd you say you got that?
I got these at Michael's.
Oh, what section was it? Or over there where the Deco Arts paints are at, or in the Fine Arts stuff?
I'm trying to remember. I think it was on an end cap because I think it was one of those that you could use it with resin. But this was not a like name brand. This says folk art on it. I didn't even know that.
Is it a silicone
Yeah,
tip?
it's the silicone on the tip. See, it's white. It's the silicone here on the tip. It's like a squeegee. I think it said something about squeegee something or something like that.
My favorite brush is, I don't know how many times I've glued it together. I guess I'm gonna have to glue.
Folk Art Sign Shop. Hey Shar, how are you? How's it going, friend?
I have glued this thing together. I don't know how many times.
Oh yeah.
It's my favorite brush. Ugh.
Well, do you know what brand it was? Like, can you find a replacement that's?
Oh yeah, it's not an expensive brush, but you know what happened was I left it in the water too long.
Oh yeah, I hate when I do that. What are you doing tonight, Shar? Sleepy, about to hit it. Okay, I don't blame you. We just finished our daily Bible reading with. Well, I left a little early because I had plans to be on here. So.
What you were doing?
And then we're doing this, and I've got that stupid noisemaker going because I've cut them twice, y'all. I tried to prepare myself, be prepared ahead of time with 2 different verses even. But it's determined it does not want. Can y'all see what I'm doing?
I can. If my screen would quit turning black.
Shar says she used shoe goo to fix her filberts, so you might want to consider some shoe goo.
Shoe goo.
Yep. Find it at Walmart in the shoe section.
Okay.
Or I don't know. Shar may know a better place to get it, but that's where I found it when I needed it. There we go. That doesn't look bad. Okay.
Okay.
I'm doing a couple of different butterflies on the corners for now. All right, so I think I'm going to do this one, and I'm just kind of laying it down here and trying to hold it tight, but I'm using my squeegee here to. We're doing a 24-hour prayer at church. Got to be there at 4-ish, like in the morning.
Right. She's got to get up. She'll have to get up at 3 to get there. She's got to get her grumpies out before she gets there. Get her prayer mind going.
Yeah, I might not be in the right frame of mind if I had to get up that early. I struggle with getting up early, but it's usually because I don't go to bed until about the time and go to sleep finally until about the time you're getting up, girl. So I think that's the difference. It's good. Thank you, Madeline. Walmart is the place, she said. Well, up there in Arkansas, I know it is, but I didn't know if there was a Dollar Tree deal. I haven't seen it at Dollar Tree, but I haven't actually looked for it at Dollar Tree. He said, Shugu. Walmart is the place. But it is in the shoe section. They usually have the insoles and a little shoe polish and the shoe goo. They're in that same area. Thank you, Madeline. I'm trying a new brush. It's not really a brush. It's a squeegee, but I'm trying it, and I've got a thicker, okay, this isn't regular paint for one. This is a texture paint that's thicker, so it works a little different than your typical paint does. And I'm cleaning my stencil off between each and every one. One, because I'm doing different butterflies and I don't want the outline to lay down over the top of one of them that I've already done in a different area. Well, Madeline, sometime you'll have to join us. Madeline said this is exciting watching us work together to paint together. Okay, that's not the same one. Y'all, I got to figure out which ones I've done. Okay, I did that one. Did I do that one? I did that one. I did that one. I did that one because it's smaller. Maybe this is the smaller one. It needs to go down here. I thought I could just come downstairs and do it, but nope. I have to supervised. LOL, and yes, I will be having coffee at 3 a.m. Yes, Shar, that's all right. I get it. Trust me.
Well, it's for a good thing.
And I've been known to get up early for good causes.
I used to be going to bed at 3 o'clock in my old job. So I wake up at 3 o'clock a lot still.
Well, I haven't slept like super sound in years. I'll have 1 or 2 nights in a month where it's like, oh yeah, the sleep deprivation is catching up and you're just out like a light that night.
Yeah.
Kind of comatose. They don't know it yet, but they might do something like this in Creative Journey. Cool. That'd be fun.
I need some more paint, different paint out.
All right. So I have 4 butterflies. They're all slightly different, but 2 of them are slightly the same. I think I managed to get the opposite corners. And I did it again. Y'all couldn't see what I was doing, could you? Y'all, I'm sorry. Ain't me in this camera. Oh, I know what I did.
Hey, how about moving your mouse and then put your picture over closer to it?
Well, I moved my arm out a little bit. I was doing something, taking a picture of the iPad, trying to record what I was doing on the iPad the other day.
Yeah.
And the arm is closer this way. So, yeah, I'm going to have to move it back over here. Oh, and is it going to stop cutting? Shouldn't be that long.
It's still going to town? Is that what
That's what that annoying noise is. It's my cutter still cutting on me. Just a chattering away over here. Might be even more fun than this. Are you going to be there? I plan to be. Depending what time we're doing this. Char, what time are you planning on it? Because I typically am. Now, if it's before 8 a.m., I can't promise I'll be there with bells on. I might be there, but
y'all sillies.
I'll still be in my pajamas. Well, I have to use the magic machine because my handwriting stinks. So I use my magic machine. Okay. Where did you go? I'm going to put my studio show down. Cool. Okay. So.
You're going to do a studio showdown, huh?
We're going to try and see if I can manage to hold this where y'all can see it this time. Okay, and this is the blue texture. This one gives you a bit, you can look in it and see. I mean, it's pretty thick. I'm turning it upside down. It's not even moving. And you put it in there and it covers it pretty well. Just, we can put y'all head to head, right? Now, I don't do competition real well, okay? But yeah, you can put head to head. We'll give it a shot. I'll do anything once, right? As long as I don't put my soul in jeopardy now. If my soul's in jeopardy, I'm not going to play.
Me too.
I don't play that game, but.
I think I want. I'm just blocking in flowers. I know you probably can't see them.
I can kind of see them. I can tell what you're doing. Oh, yay, it's finally stopped. I forgot I did 2 verses. That way, if I could pick whichever one I wanted to use. I was looking for my other painted prayer last night, and I couldn't figure out what I did with it. Well, I sent it with my friend to possibly sell.
I sold 2 little pieces today. I wasn't even expecting it.
Okay. I gotta try and wipe this one off. I threw my wipe away. See you tomorrow, Shar.
Bye. Have fun. Lord bless you.
Now, Madeline, did you ever get to that group I sent you to and look at that link and get signed up to get you some exposure over there? Because this is Tammy's group, Tammy that I'm painting with, that we're talking about.
Oh, yes. We need more artists. We need crafters, people that cook.
Is Karen in there? Karen Arthur?
Yes.
Okay.
So people that sew, anything.
Trying to remember, and did you put that in our accountability group and ask them about it?
No, I sure didn't.
You need to. I keep forgetting to. I didn't get a chance today to check out the blog. Okay, well, it's just a group that I was telling you about the other day. I think I was telling you about it last night, if I'm honest, like early on. So I remember I stopped and put the link in there. I was like, I will not remember when I get off, so I'm going to stop right now and get the link and put it in. Okay, so I've got some texture going. I mean, if you turn it sideways, if you get it up close, I think you can kind of tell that it's raised up a little bit on there. And I just love the way that texture looks. You can kind of see the stripes in there better. And when it dries, it really does something for it. Personal opinion. Okay, I got to figure out what I did with there it is. Okay. It's like, where'd the bag go for this stencil so I can put it back in it? There we go. I am not using an iPad to film. I think Tammy's using hers.
No, I'm on my phone tonight.
You're on your phone tonight? But you do use your iPad, right?
Yes.
And I could use my iPad. I like to do it from my computer because my computer's sitting right here beside me. But you can use an iPad with StreamYard. And that's what we're using that has our names and painted prayers with friends running at the bottom. Oh, Tammy, I wanted to show you. Okay, anybody else watching who wants to pay attention to, Madeline, I played with my airbrush today.
Oh, you did? Mine's still in my box.
Look.
It's been here for a year.
What do you think?
Oh, okay.
It has actually got 3 different shades of it's got a blue and a teal and a lighter teal in there. And then I've got pink and purple on the top. But
is that one of those surfboards?
Yep, it's one of my surfboards.
Who are you getting your surfboards from?
Me. Philip.
I guess that's what I'm going to have to do is cut my own.
We had a guy that has a CNC. And I bought I found a picture and I went in and took it into my Cricut, not the Cricut brand. It's not Cricut. I don't have a Cricut. I have a Silhouette. And then I had another program called Sure Cuts a Lot. And I took it there and I made an SVG file that he could then put on his machine and run. And he ran and cut. And Philip went over there and he showed Philip how to cut on it. And he cut the boards. They cut them for me. Now, I've got a couple of them that we hand cut as well where I had it and I just laid it out and traced them. But I just wasn't in the mood to do a whole bunch of them.
I think I'm getting happy with what I want on here.
I think I'm losing my mind. it didn't cut one of them if it cut it at all. And the other one, I'm thinking it doesn't look like it's well cut. And all that cutting and it didn't do nothing. Okay. I'm not real happy with it right now. Hey, Miss Pam, how are you? I saw your painting in the plaid group earlier. It was gorgeous.
Oh, it was awesome, Pam. Good job, girl.
It's gorgeous.
I can't see any comments, so I don't know or see what's going on.
Do you have the comments or private chat at the side somewhere on yours, or is the phone different? Because I haven't.
Well, I'm watching on my iPad, and I turned the comments on, but I see Pam Newby. She's watching right this minute, but I don't see anything else. Hey, Pam. Hope you're doing well.
Are you on your StreamYard? You can't see the comments either?
Let's see. No.
Huh. Well, that's pain.
I have to, I have to bring them up or really push to see them.
Yeah.
So, hey, Randy Yao, are you at the beach?
Okay, so I'm trying to decide, do I do a light green or a dark green for some vines? Because this is black, so I don't want it super dark. I've got green, which I think would still show. It's just not bright green. Let's just throw some out there, right?
So, Pam Newby, are you working in your yard?
Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Hey, Pam. Okay, so I'm throwing some green out here, and I'm going to do some fresh foliage with it.
I think I got an idea of what I'm going to do now.
Got some flowers in there.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like I may be trying to hand letter this sucker after all. I'm not real happy about that, just so y'all know. This machine should have cut that, and it should have cut it nicely, and it didn't. And
What's the name of the machine you have that cuts your vinyl?
Yeah, it's my Cameo, and it's a brand new Well, it's like a 2-month-old Cameo because it died on me in January when I was cutting it. So I guess it's 4 months old now. Mid to late January, I was cutting some stencils, and my other one just kind of kerplopped. But after like 6 years, you kind of expect it to kind of be a little worn out, especially if you put it through what I put it through. So I was like, that's not okay that it's not working. That's not okay at all.
Trying to figure out my colors now because I got an idea.
What you doing?
I want a green, but I got to get the right color green. Of course, I don't have it with the 100,000 paint bottles I have.
What are you up to, Jennifer?
I bet Pam Keith has that problem. You're painting? Oh, I am painting my yard ideas before I do the work. Oh, that's a good idea. Yep.
Now I'm thinning this green down just a little bit, not making it super inky, but a little thinner, so that I can then kind of just draw it along and kind of drag it in and through, and curly Q here and up and down. Pam he says, I still buy more paint. Ha 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 ha. And I'm like, I'm not moving the camera angle, y'all. I'm in trouble. If that's a problem, I may have to seek therapy, y'all. I've got a lot of paint in this room.
Are you using your Archon?
Yes, I am. I've got my webcam on this one.
Woo, that's a
And
bright
then-
name.
One of my fingers way up there by that light. Yes, I have it there, but see, I could like kind of quickly turn it that direction.
Is your iPad hooked to your Archon?
No, I don't have it on there right now. Y'all look. There's some metallics and specialties and glitters.
I just need to get more of it higher up.
There's the rest of them. So yeah, uh-oh. Well, that's not good. It looks like.
So what kind of plants are you putting in, Pam? Still buy more paint. I bought $100 worth the other day. It would have been $200 if it hadn't been on half price.
Did you really do donuts in your Camaro, or did you just line it up with?
No, I was in the Hobby Lobby parking lot and I was as happy as can be. And I come out there and there's no cars parked around my car. And I saw those donut skid marks and I was happy. So I said, well, see, I did donuts coming in the parking lot. I saved myself $100. It was funny when I saw it like that. No, I would have tore the wheels off of my car trying to put it.
I'm gonna have to set this camera down for just a second, guys. I think I broke my stand clip. Or the back of the camera, one of the two.
So Pam, are you still working on wine glasses, painting wine glasses? Technical difficulties. We're getting a view of our craft room.
Oh yeah, you getting all good.
Is that your spray booth over there?
Yep. Philip bought me one because I've got a sandblasting etcher for glass stuff that I was going to try.
Uh-huh.
I'm not brave enough to try it yet. Well, there's still some holes. See those spots on the side? They're actually open holes, and I don't want it to like shoot out and tear the curtains up.
Yeah.
So I don't.
No, these are nice curtains. You hadn't splattered paint on them yet?
No, not yet. I'm actually doing okay. Okay, so hang on. I'm fixing to have to switch to my
Girl,
thing.
I would have already had paint on them.
My knob is okay, but the back of my camera broke off, y'all.
Oh no.
The little attachment that screws it onto that you screwed into to attach. It just popped off.
What's wrong with these painted prayers are having difficulties?
The back just what it screws into.
Oh, I got a new color here I haven't opened. Fun.
So I'm gonna switch cameras right quick.
I finally bought me a big thing of yellow ochre.
Ooh, yellow ochre's pretty.
Well, I hate to tell you, but I'm not just gonna sit here and hold your camera for you.
I don't want you to, baby. I'm just gonna switch cameras, and I'm gonna have to move this one down for now, and hope for the best, I guess. Oh, it won't reach that far now. Oh, buggers.
Are y'all getting seasick?
I'm trying to not make anybody sick. I switched cameras for y'all. I'm trying to anyway. Here, now y'all should just see me.
Hey.
I'm trying
Did you see what it said? It said old boogers. Did you? You can tell the thing doesn't know what we're saying sometimes.
Well, and buggers isn't really a word, so it's buggers instead of bugger.
It's BOOGERS. I didn't say boogers.
Yeah, some super good.
Well, now it got boogers.
I don't know if we have any.
The other was boogers,
But I knew we had.
huh? Oh, Lord.
Okay, I don't know what to move you to. I'm getting sick.
You're scared to move now.
Okay, how about I just get close up on Tammy's for a minute, and I'll have my camera behind the scenes trying to make it like reach where it needs to reach and be visible. How's that? That work?
Look at there. Yeah, you pull over here. I don't even know what I'm really doing. I'm just painting
You're doing great, girl. You're doing great.
the flow.
I'm just tearing everything up tonight. So yeah, yes, Pam. Yes, Pam Keith, we do. Yes, we do. She says y'all need a prayer. Y'all need prayer tonight, and I'm like, yes, yes, I do.
The old devil's working on it.
That was my good camera that broke. It was like, really?
Hey,
Really?
did you know this was National Repentance Day for the United States?
They need to.
Because we need to. I was unaware of that, but I was unaware of that. But
I never heard of it before, and I heard it from a guy that I listened to. Give him 15 in the morning.
okay, how's that? Is that less nauseating looking?
Oh, that looks good.
Okay. All right.
Give that a few minutes to dry.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. I touched it. And it
Yeah, I know. You always tearing stuff up.
I know. I touched it. That's all.
Hey, that's a woman thing.
She's good at it.
Oh man, he enjoyed his Camaro too.
Yes. Now, our son has is it a Charger?
Yeah.
Does Clint have a Charger, Philip? Yes, Clint has a Charger, and he's debated whether he wants to keep the Camaro or trade it and see if he can find him a Charger.
Ah.
He likes them both.
I just had mine.
We had a vet for a while.
Yeah. Oh, I just had mine detailed and had the motor and the guy that does it, he does show cars.
Mm-hmm.
One of the nurses here, her father does show cars, and he knows how to clean them and do all that. So he got a hold of my Camaro, and I swear my motor looks like it's never been anywhere. It's so clean right now.
Oh, nice.
And I about slid off the side of the car because the wax job is just.
You could have put the Dukes of Hazzard and not even scratched it.
I was telling a friend of mine the other day, I said, I don't care if I'm 63. If I could get up on that car, I could slide across it like Dukes of Hazzard. Bo Duke. Woo!
There we go. Wow.
One that took a bit of trouble. The only thing is I'm getting too old for that car. It's hard to get down into sometimes.
It's not the easiest to get in and out of, are they? Is yours the S?
Oh, I love Lily's. She's planting snack driving. Periwinkles, lilies. Oh,
Those sound pretty.
yeah. You know, there's a lot to putting your colors together when you just got to know your plants. My mom was real good. She knew what kind of green she would get the dark greens and the light greens and then the blue greens, and she just knew how to mix them up. Made her gardens look so pretty. Mine don't look so good.
She like it stays green in general. Okay, I'm trying really hard. Now my cannas seem to grow really well, and if the dogs walking on them don't kill them, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
But anything else around here, I'm not so sure I'm going to keep it alive. I'm trying. but I'm not making any promises. It's gonna make it.
Well, Pam, you're gonna have to put some pictures on Facebook of your gardens when you get through.
Oh yeah. So we can all take inspiration.
Yeah, and wish we could do it.
Well, we'll just paint pictures of hers, you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what colors I want to use again. I want to bring this hot pink in there. Now I see Pam's comment. Y'all need prayer tonight.
Yeah, seriously, I did. Because that's like messed up. I'm like, really? How did that even get broken? And it's like falling in my hand, and it's like, did something happen when I wasn't looking and I not know it? I was like, okay, so I'm gonna take this out.
Pink. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, I gotta put in another flower. I gotta have an odd number.
You can only do odd numbers?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. I got 11. Yeah, your odd, when it looks at something and there's odd numbers, it flows better. And it doesn't stop, so it makes you enjoy your picture better.
Okay, well, I knew something to it, to odd numbers, but I was like, okay. All right, let's see. Oh, never mind.
I think that this pink's gonna cover. I'm gonna have to do several coats of it. But gotta put this color in there. We'll get them blocked in. I don't know what possessed me to put roses in here, because roses are not the easiest flower to paint real fast.
No, they're not. I can't seem to paint them, period. Not in them look right. Let's just put it that way. I'm still practicing them, but. Okay, I think that camera's down for the night, and I'm just going to leave it sitting there until it gets done. I love the roses, too. Tammy always does such a good job with them, too.
I don't know about that. Sometimes those gypsy roses, but I don't really like gypsy roses. I want them a little more, I guess, old world type roses.
Yeah. Not cabbage roses, is it?
Well, yeah, some of them like, I like to have there are 2 cabbage in here.
Okay, so I've got some green squirrels on here, y'all.
Oh yeah.
For vines. Now I've got to get some flowers in here myself, so yeah. Actually, I think I'm going to take my light green while I'm at it. And just hit a few little highlights here.
I think I'm going to add some red in here too. If I don't like it, I can change it. Ooh. Did you stencil your butterflies? Yes, she did. She did them with the textured paint too.
Yes, ma'am. I bought it at the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree. Yes, I did say the Dollar Tree. $1 each. Like, I'm still in shock because they're pretty nice little stencils. But
They were.
I bought this little pack right here. And then there was some flowers that I've debated using tonight, but I think I'm just going to try and freehand some. But I used a squeegee and I used my texture metallic. So this is the rose gold, and this is okay. Let me find which corner you can actually see. This is the rose gold, and then this is the sapphire, deep turquoise. Deep turquoise. It was the other one that I was using earlier that was sapphire. I was playing with my air gun, what is it? Airbrush. Earlier today, I told Tammy, and I had some metallic colors that I was watering down and playing with it, just to see if I could make it turn out decent. Because I really haven't played with it much. Come on, turn around this way. Yes.
Well, it looks like I'm going with every color in the rainbow.
I'm just hitting some light green highlights really quickly on this, just while I've got the green out before I muddle it up.
I'm just throwing color on here to see what I'm going to like. Yes.
But I was playing with my airbrush earlier today, and this is called Sapphire. This darker blue. Look, you can't. Yeah, the darker blue here, and then I had teal and peacock pearl. The really light one, peacock pearl. But I was playing with those metallics. Okay, what colors?
Soft one there. So what you got going on this weekend?
Me? I've got some VA work I got to try and catch up on, but since it didn't really get it to me today, and technically we're out of office on the weekends, I'm not stressing myself out over it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I just try really hard to be there and do it, because I'm just one of those. I'd rather it be out sooner rather than later, and give everybody plenty of time to have it all out.
We'll try to figure it out.
Okay, I moved it further out. I can't seem to get the jive of this camera right now. So
You're doing okay. You're in it.
well, good, because a while ago it was like I was right here at this very corner, like right here, and it's like, I don't know if they can see me or not. It's at a funny angle. All right. Then
My little balls need to be orange. What happens when you start painting and you don't know what you're doing?
yeah. Well, I kind of knew I wanted to use my butterflies, but I wasn't really sure past that.
Still deciding on color.
Oh, you'll get it. I'm kind of wishing I had some more texture or something, or that I had. What did I do with that texture?
Lighter. That one.
Texture stuff. Where did I put it? I think I was using that bottle to lift something up while I was sealing some stuff. And I can't find it now, because I usually keep it over there with all my metallics. I'm like, oh no, it might be up here. Nope, it's not there. Okay.
I'm gonna look up in the camera and see what's going. Okay, let's move this one down.
Okay.
A little
What other
color.
colored flowers should I do? What color? I'm gonna try and put some highlights in here and make these look like roses. I got some purple in here right now. Trying to not go like super crazy, but I think all these lighter colors are gonna kind of. So should I do a yellow? Or should I do a pink? What y'all
Which
think?
one are you? Where at are you talking about?
I've got some purple, a couple of little purple
Okay.
things here, and I'm thinking I need to put maybe another one here or maybe one in here at this side and another one over here. I'm trying to figure out, I want to put at least one more because I've got an even number of butterflies, which I guess I need to go back and fix that now.
I may mess you up. It still might look okay.
Whatever. I see what I gotta do.
It's just sometimes that's the only thing that works.
It is, and it's okay. I'm like, okay, now I gotta go back and figure out.
I think I'm gonna have to take my red out. Go back with my softer colors. I know what I should have done was a softer orange. That's what I need to do. Okay,
What?
so start over again.
All right, so I'm gonna put the purple over here.
So when these dry, they will be white again.
Will they? All right.
Thank you. I think I can do it without having to block them out altogether.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold this down, and I'm just gonna kind of smooth this in here with this little squeegee. This is textured paint. I don't think this would work as well if it weren't the texture paint.
No. Try that.
One of those chalk paints. It's a little thicker, or chalk pastes. The pastes. This would work. I've seen several of those chalk couture type squeegee ones, screen printing type things.
Yeah.
I think it would work well for, but I saw it and I thought, well, I'll give it a shot. I mean, there we go. Did y'all even get to see that? Nope, I was too far out there. This camera.
How big is the canvas? Is it a 16 by 20?
No, it's an 11 by 14.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bitty one. Well, it's not little bitty, but it's a small one. It's just where my camera is right now because I had to move the one that was my face camera sitting on the back of my TV. It's sitting on the desk, taking up half the desk on my Archon. And it's like, okay. Thank you. I'm really liking it. I'm thinking it's coming together now. What color flowers should I do, Pam? Okay, hang on. What color flowers should I do? And then I'll do a word. I think I'm going to do a word instead of doing the whole verse on this tonight. Since my verse didn't come out the way I wanted it to. And I'm still mad about that. We'll just not even get into that one. Me and Cameo was fixing to be having a conversation. And I mean the company, not my machine, because that's not been used that much. What was bad is when my other one went kaput, I was like 3 or 4 away from finishing it. But what I needed, and I've only used it a handful of times since then, so it should not be worn out in any way and defective and not cutting like it's supposed to. So,
Diva pink or magenta.
Diva pink or magenta. Let me see if I think I've got magenta. I'm not sure if I've got Diva pink. I have a pink. I have bright pink. I have like bright pink. And then I have magenta. I do have magenta.
Diva pink.
I'll do the magenta. Do what?
I haven't been able to get a hold of my Diva pink.
Okay, is Diva pink which brand?
It's an apple. Well, mine is an apple barrel.
Okay.
Yeah, Walmart. I don't know.
I have just been getting what I can get my hands on, what appeals to my eyes. Mix the two, she says. All right, that's a good idea. I was thinking for sure I'd use the lighter one to highlight with, if nothing else. You know, go in and put the lights, like the lights hitting it. But I think we're gonna mix them a little bit. Okay. Should I do a third color too? Should I do another one, another color?
I'm too busy looking down.
Shh, we don't tell her that. Amy, we don't tell her things like that. We just
Happy Mail. Diva Pink. Boy, that would be good mail. I don't know why Walmart just, ever since, that big crazy mess that came along.
yeah.
They just, everything's different.
Okay, I'm trying to decide, do I do a third color or not?
Stephanie's over there having fun, and I ended up making myself get into something that's going to take a while.
Got into something a little deeper than you planned.
Every time, it never fails. It just that's all right. I got probably 3 or 4 pieces on the wall here I haven't finished. It's been a year.
Well, we need to finish it Friday sometime and do a finish it Friday and just finish.
Oh,
Just hang out in a group somewhere, Facebook, Zoom, wherever, and just finish it. Do a lot of finishing because I've got a couple of projects that I need to finish up.
yeah, everybody does love that color. It is a good color.
Okay, should I do a yellow or not, y'all? I feel like I need a yellow in here, but I don't want to go crazy and add yellow.
Well, yellow always looks good next to purples.
Okay. My brain just says I need a yellow in here too, like a yellow, a purple rose, and
color. Have to paint it white first with that dark background. You know how yellow is. It's so transparent.
Yeah. Well, it's better than having the Eiffel Tower standing in the background, okay? I'm just saying. I had to go black before I could go anything else. Buttercup yellow. I'm going to see if I've got a buttercup yellow. I know I've got daffodil yellow.
Oh, this week, buttercup yellow, yeah. I got on that Mod Podge, oh, what is that Facebook page Mod Podge has? Oh gosh.
That guy and that girl are on there?
No. That's through Plaid, I think. No, it's just a page that everybody throws what they've been doing with the Mod Podge, and it's got all kinds of cool ideas on there.
Well, I still haven't Mod Podged me a brush yet, so we can paint on our brushes, but I think we need to. Those are super cute.
Oh, an altered brush, yes.
Yeah.
We do altered brushes.
I need to do one. I haven't got one where, well, I thought I accidentally was going to have one because I had done my staining, my sealing on the on several of my projects, and I neglected to immediately wash it out.
Uh-huh.
Not on purpose, but I found it later, and I was like, you set it down to start rearranging the pieces so you could have room to put more on this tray, and then to get them all on the tray and get them out of the way and off of the table so it wouldn't drip on the table, and then you forgot to take care of business here, kiddo. That's not really smart. Really, it isn't, Steph. I've got lemon custard, and then another daffodil yellow, and I've got school bus yellow. So is buttercup yellow a brighter yellow or a more like a yellow ochre kind of yellow?
Mm.
I've got a really bright, and then okay, let's see then. That's probably a little bit better to compare them. Neither of them looks quite this right shade. That's why I hate this camera. Daffodil should work. All right, good.
I might take some of that red, stick it over here.
I'm gonna mute myself and blow dry, y'all. Blow dry this.
I think that's gonna work. So what you doing this weekend, Pam? You see an angel. Ah, we're right there. Huh. Well,
Uh-oh, now she may be changing her mind again.
she sees an angel in my picture.
I saw that. I was reading what she wrote there, and I was like, And I looked, and I was like, I can see some shapes in there that could, yeah, definitely be.
That's the beginnings of intuitive painting right there. It's like looking into clouds and seeing stuff in your painting.
Take out of them.
Yeah. I guess that's probably the best way to explain it.
That's really good.
That's funny that I see something right in there.
What did you paint there? Pam is asking what you painted right, I guess where you were.
Right in there?
Yeah.
It's just kind of modeled gray and white, a little bit of gray and white and a beige. What is that color?
Was it yellow?
It's a milky white.
Okay.
In there.
She says
I want to eventually put my scripture, whatever I come up with. That's what
on the left side. On the left side.
This side?
Yep. That's probably the wings up there above your hands right now, if I had to guess.
I see something right there. Looks like something right in here. Wing over there. Yep. Well, it's a painted prayer, so it better be a good angel.
Better be a well-behaved one anyway, huh?
She said right where my hand was. I'm going to have to look back at the video.
Yeah, but we got to figure out where your hand is in relation to. Oh, I hate live sometimes for that reason because it's like, well,
It's always the opposite of what she said. Let's see.
I love live and I hate them because it's like it's fun to be live and to talk with people and visit and like paint with Tammy. She's in another state and we just don't get to see each other. But it's just one of those that when it's so far delayed, it's like it really frustrates you because you.
And you can have more than one device in front of you, and they'll be both delayed.
That was hilarious the other day. We were doing, what was it?
It was right there.
Okay, well, I was watching something, and I've been watching it on my computer, but I was getting ready to go to the bathroom, so I thought I'd just flip it on my phone. My phone was like 3 seconds faster than the one I've been watching on, and I was like, "Okay, that's just strange." It was just really strange. Y'all, these flowers look sick in this picture, but they look really cute in person. That's light pink in it and not purple. Or not, yeah, because my camera says it's purple. And this has actually got some yellow in it right now. I hate this camera. That's why I switched from this camera. That's why I was not using that camera. And I was afraid to try and switch since I'm hosting us on it tonight. If I tried to switch out what camera I used and switch to my phone, it was going to go nutters. So I think in the future I'll be using my iPad and a little bit more.
Well, it's like all you're trying to do is create and do things with people online, and then you have to do all this behind the scenes mess to do it. It's not fun for us creatives. but the way the times are, we got to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, and just in case this looks like some strange color, I'm putting some purple, the same purple, but mixed with a little white in here, just so I've got some. And I'm kind of leaving it a little thick so it can kind of give me the texture and appearance kind of the roses.
Now, here, I have to turn this upside down. Now let's see what you see. Now I turned it upside down. That's another thing you can do when you do intuitive is turn your canvas
Upside down. Well, and then if you have another camera or another lens to look through, if you're not doing it live, you can always look through a lens at a camera or something too.
But almost there's like a face here with
a wreath of hair.
Hair, yeah. There's right there. It could be a small face right there that looks like it's looking down and praying.
Take a little of this school bus yellow.
Okay, we're gonna have some of them right here.
And I'm gonna take this. So a little bit darker.
I'll look over there and it's got pound keys and it's going right there! Explanation mark. It tickles me.
Yeah. Well, when you watch it, you can watch all comments on there in real time replay, and then you'll see exactly what she meant. All right, so
But I've also put an angel in there. I would never get this picture done. Oh Lord, the things we get ourselves into.
Oh well. All right. I think because I cannot use my stencil, which really has me mad. I mean, I had it pretty.
It didn't come out again?
I didn't run it a second time tonight. I mean, I've run this is my third time. And I figured I've wasted enough vinyl and it not cutting it right. Maybe I can get it reloaded and get it to cut it, but it didn't do right at all.
That's one of the reasons I ain't got one of those things. I'm like, I don't need any more tech to learn.
Well, typically they're pretty easy. It's just load it in the machine, set the pressure to the right pressure, and I have it set to. And I cut some on this last night for my other one, and I knew what I cut it on, and I set it for the same thing, and then it cut it, but it didn't actually cut through the material this time because I mean I did the same thing last night, and all you got to do then is just pull out the part that make the hole for the letters, right?
Yeah. Well, where do you get your vinyl at?
I have typically ordered this one from the Oracal from Amazon. There's a little shop on Amazon. I'm trying to be supporting small businesses.
Yeah.
And we ordered a big roll of it. And then I used it for over a year, Tammy. I mean, it took me that long. And I did a couple of porch leaners that I cut my own. Like I went in and said, "Let freedom ring," and did all that. And I did it on a 4-foot porch leaner and cut that out. And I cut several other things out. And we did painted prayers. And I took the words that everybody was wanting on their painted prayers and the scriptures, and I cut them so that we had them. I think I actually cut them. No, I only cut them once. I made sure I had them weeded and ready to rock before we got there. But, yeah. But I used it for over a year. I had a nice long roll. But I bought this in a small roll at Michael's. My problem is I couldn't use this to do a porch leaner if I wanted to. It's not big enough. It's not a long enough strip.
Yeah.
And my cutter will let me put it in there and run it as long as I want it to run. You know, I can do a 10-foot project if I want to do a 10-foot project. It's just a matter of. Okay, so let me see if I can find my scripture again. Okay. Okay, let the words of my mouth and meditation of my heart. Okay, I got 2 of them, y'all.
Yeah, it's like seeing something in the clouds.
It is. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. But I didn't do eagles, so I'll save that one for when I've got eagles. What do you think?
No, you don't have to have eagles. You got butterfly wings there.
Yeah. Those that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:31. I love that verse. But I also love this one. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. Psalm 19:14.
Yeah.
Which one? Which one? Which one?
I like that color the best.
Okay.
Which one's speaking to you?
They're both on the page for a reason. That's all I'm going to say. I was having it cut both of them because I was having a hard time picking. And that's just really frustrating to me that it's not. Don't save those changes because it didn't work. And don't say those changes because that didn't work. It didn't cut, you turkey bottoms. That is a great scripture. I love them both, and I'm having a hard time picking which one I want to write. I think Isaiah may win.
Hey, Michelle. How are you doing?
There's one.
What you been up to, girl? It's been a long time.
To those who wait on the Lord.
I really like that right there, the way that color come out with this.
Hey, y'all, I can't even draw a straight line. How am I supposed to do this? I'm supposed to write it and it stays semi-straight in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
Have you got a little T-square?
You saw the state of my office, right? I have one, but I don't know where it's at. And that's the thing is I was trying to keep that one handy. And then Philip came in the other day and he was trying to help me with something. He says, do you have to have all of these brushes right here? It's not like you use everyone. I said, no, but I need them with an arm's reach so I can decide if I do need them, that they're right there without having to get up and search for them.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, it was
I
funny.
gotta do something.
It was funny. I was just like, okay, yeah, I'll figure it out.
Well, I got another color here I hadn't opened.
All right, I got a long one here.
Blue.
Maybe it'll go. Maybe I won't tear everything up in the office tonight. I'm knocking everything around, y'all. This thing is so long. Okay, so do I put a pencil mark on here maybe?
Have you got chalk?
Oh, yes. Smart. Thank you. Save me from my own destruction here.
Oh. Well, it don't sound like you got saved from your own destruction.
No, I was trying to pick up the pencil lead, knock my Texas over. Killed it. I was like, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. I just about did decide I'm going to give that as a gift to my mama, but I'm not sure.
You'll have to get Bill to cut some of them out.
Yeah, I should be able to get some cut. Well, and see, my dad's supposed to be getting a machine, and he was asking me what he could cut for me to help me with my business. And I was like, well, I don't know yet. So I'm going to line it up with that one. They're really fat. This chalk is really fat. And I've got it flat against this edge here. Think I can make it in 3 lines? Nope. Okay. That should give us a good enough guide there. Oh, and I hit that and it's smudged a butterfly. All right, I'm going to use my paint marker. Kind of turn this sideways. Okay, and this is going to be upside down and all kinds of messed up for y'all. Sorry. But those who wait on the Lord. Okay, I think I'm coming into your view better, so.
There you go. Is that a Posca pen?
This is actually an Artistro paint marker pen. You pay the shipping and they'll send you a sample set.
Uh-huh.
And I've lost my black one. I can't figure out where I put it. I know I've got it somewhere, but I can't figure out where I put it. And there's a gold one over there and a red and a green. The green one I can't get to work very well, but I've got some Poscas back there. I didn't think to grab those instead. I just saw this one sitting over there, so. The only ones I've got are really fat ones. So, as far as the Poscas,
I saw somebody today take those spray bottles, the ones you can get, make up your own solution in. But you gotta get the kind of fat, short ones.
Mm-hmm.
And they took Crayola crayon markers.
Yeah.
All kinds of markers that had already, weren't painting anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And put them down into the jar, with the tips down.
Mm-hmm.
And then filled it with water, and it made watercolor. You just put all the same color pens
Wow, that's cool.
together.
All those
And then
markers
you
we've been
kind
talking
of suck everything off out of that little.
wicking it all out of the rest of all that dry.
They were using it as watercolor paint. So if you ever get desperate and you got paint markers, it amazes me what some people.
Y'all, this is why I don't like writing. See, that's getting all messed up already. It's getting all crammed in there.
Like that there. My water's dirty. I need some more water. I need some clean water. I can always use my glasses that I'm drinking out of. That I always end up putting my paintbrush in anyway. I was thinking about making my corners look darker, but I'm watering it down too much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I want this to look old when I get through with it, but I don't know if it's going to do it look old. Try not to put too much water in with my paint.
This isn't fitting.
Oh, no.
I just have a whole other line.
One reason I don't like words. I spell something wrong all the time.
I'm actually fair enough at the spelling part. It's just a matter of I can't write and I don't judge it well on this, so I'm probably gonna have to paint over all of that in black to try and cover it all up and go over it. Just do another line and letter over some of the painting.
Yeah.
Well,
Man, you had that going on too.
yeah, I think I done smeared it now. I'll black over this area and then I'll be back. Okay.
Always use your black paint, go back over.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I hate these FIFO bottles. I think I'll be using them for something else when I get done. Yes, they were a nightmare. Bless
That's
them.
how art goes. Sometimes you just gotta keep working it till it comes out the way you want it.
Yes. Okay.
No, y'all, I'm trying to wipe it off so it looks more like it's darker on the edges.
Yeah.
It's not cooperating with me. You know how you don't want your edges to have abrupt endings?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to work out.
I love that. That's so pretty. It's not even done yet, and I already am in love with it. It's so pretty. I like those colors. They're very bright and springy.
All right. There's still not. I don't know. But you know how it always goes to that ugly stage for the artist.
Oh, definitely. Yes, most definitely. Yes, most definitely. There's been several things I'm thinking, that's just ugly. Then I get done with it and I'm like, oh, no, it's not. It's okay.
Usually that's the time to walk away.
Yeah.
Saying it's time to stop. Come back. Take a break.
Trying to get this black really thin on here. That way it'll cover it up. Okay. All right. I can write on the butterflies. It's okay. I can write on the butterflies. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, you can.
Oh.
Well, it said you can't write over some of your pictures.
I know. But my brain says, yeah, there is. No, there's not. We're good. We're good. Okay, so right across there, and then right across here.
What was Sharp saying about the showdown?
She's saying in the showdown, I think she's going to have some head-to-head, like, here's your assignment, and y'all go after it, and then let everybody judge. that's watching, like, judge which one was the best one, and then that person gets to go up against the next person in another contest another day. But it's kind of a way to let people see each other's work, and not just, it's kind of a showcasing different artists, but not like, okay, this has got to move. This camera has got to scoot over this way. It's driving me bananas. I can't go any further to the right. I really can't. There's literally a big bucket full of water with brushes. Okay. I cannot go any further to the right. And it's like I keep hitting it. With the wings. Like eagles. Like eagles. Like eagles. This was not the night to wear this jacket, but when we started, it was freezing in here.
Well, I've done a lot more than I thought I'd get done. I caused myself to have to do even more. Yeah, Pam was saying the same thing. Just let her over some of the painting.
Yeah, that's what I was reading her comment. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Because I thought I should have gone up higher, but I wasn't really sure. And now I'm looking and I'm like, yeah, I would have had room to put those who wait on the Lord maybe coming over a little further over here and scooting it in. And then, but it's like, you just don't know until you get going.
Right.
And that's what I love about using my stencils when I can get them to work. But the machine and I are having a fit right now. Not be weird.
I know writing is not no fun. Especially when you spend a lot of time on your painting and then you go mess it up. Get my head.
Well, let's just say that's where I'm at right now. Thank you, Madeline. They shall walk and not faint. They shall walk and not faint.
My problem is misspelling while I'm doing it. I'll get stuck on a letter and I'll write it a couple times. Where it doesn't need to be.
Woo. Somehow I've got a little bit of black streak in here. That's not a good thing.
Still too dark for me. Get an idea where I'm going. Pull my paint off. It was still wet. I want to go up there and mess with it, but I know I don't need to, or it'll come back off.
Don't touch it. You'll mess it up. One painting is messed up is enough. Okay. And the fact that I hand wrote this and strength looks like garbage right now, that's enough. That's enough. Yeah, I'm fixing to paint over that with black and go over it again because that's like, no. All right.
Got it?
I'll let the rest of it dry. I've got to fix strength because that E you couldn't even tell what it was, not up close anyway. And I was like, if you know the word, you might be all right. But okay, so
Yeah.
Isaiah, where do I want to write Isaiah at? The scripture down here at the bottom or up here at the top?
Wouldn't the top balance it out a little bit more?
Yeah, because I went kind of low writing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I could put it down here at the bottom between them, but I could put it up here, kind of between the edges of those and right on the bottoms of those. That would make it balanced. You're right. Okay, Pam says always bottom right.
Always bottom right.
See, I typically always do it bottom right. Always. I might do it bottom center, depending on what the shape of it is, because I've done it in a heart before, and then the center looked better than off to the right because it was at the bottom underneath.
You said she paints in church.
Okay, this is 4031. 40. 31. I was trying to do 4130 earlier when I was looking it up, and I was like, I know when this is. I know what this verse is. I know I do.
I get a lot of things in my head when I'm at church. I know one of the girls that we know said she takes a little notebook and she draws things during church when she feels like the Lord's giving her something. I usually take my bulletin and maybe if I really don't want to forget the idea, I'll scribble something on the back of my bulletin.
Yeah, I have a notepad usually with me, and I'm usually trying to take notes, but I'll doodle in the corners and stuff on it. All right, I gotta let strength dry, and then I can wipe the rest of the words off, but I think we got it.
Well, I think I gotta start. Start. Well, you know what I'll be doing this weekend with my other projects too. I did get my yard mowed early this week though. So
That's good though.
Yeah.
All right.
That looks good. Is it dry enough to move it? Yep.
Everything but that, because I'm scared to death I'm going to mess that one up. Then I touch it. Then I touch right beside the. Really? Yeah. My only problem is shall is in the middle of that yellow. And it's really hard to see. So I may have to go over the letters with another color.
Make the yellow darker right there. And then put the words back.
That might work.
More of the yellow ochre color.
Yeah. I've got this school bus yellow that was darker, but it wasn't like super dark. But yeah, the yellow ochre may be a better color.
Yeah. Well, we've made some progress when I look on the screen. We don't have blank canvas anymore.
I'm saying we did pretty good, girl.
Yeah. Our cheerleader, Pam, keep us going.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Oh, me.
Encouraging and exhorting. All right.
Well, I will post what I do. finished. I'm just wondering if this what I was thinking of putting there, I might not put there. Yeah, that darker's showing up.
I'm not going to worry about on this one putting the little highlights and twists in it since it's right there with the words right across it. Up here, I put different colors in there.
Yeah.
When it comes into focus, you can see there's two different shades of yellow there. There's a really light one and a... This is a light pink and a dark pink. It's not purple. It looks purple on my screen. I hope
Oh, sometimes purple looks black on the screen. I'm surprised.
Pam wrote. Yeah. She says, y'all need to pay me for my coaching.
Yes.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
We love you, Pam.
Definitely love you a lot. Love you lots.
Oh,
All right. When this dries, I'll fix this letter and then I'll post a picture of my finished product.
I'll be posting mine too. It might not be till Sunday. I'll be working on it all day.
No, I'm trying to figure out what I am doing this weekend. I'm probably working on this surfboard.
But I don't mind.
Kind of.
I gotta do me a surfboard. In fact, one of the paintings I sold today was a beach scene with several surfboards on it.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those. I'm kind of like, I want to do one.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Thank you. I'm glad. Okay.
Me too. Well, y'all have a good night, and we'll see you in the next time.
See y'all next time.